Section 1. The why behind the study. Good day, everyone. Let's begin by addressing a fundamental truth. Studying is not just about passing exams or securing a degree. It's about equipping yourself for life. It's about developing the skills, knowledge, and mindset to handle the challenges and opportunities that come your way. But here's the catch. Without a strong why, the act of studying can feel like a burden. Why do you study? Is it for a better career, to fulfill a dream, or to make a positive impact on the world? Your why is the fuel that drives you. If the reason is clear, the effort becomes worthwhile. Consider this analogy. If you were promised $10,000 for solving a puzzle, would you be motivated? Of course, you'd stay up all night if you had to. The reward justifies the effort. In the same way, your studies are your puzzle, and the reward is a life filled with opportunity and fulfillment. Success in studying, much like in life, is rooted in clarity of purpose. So take a moment, reflect. What's your reason? Write it down, keep it visible, and let's carry that clarity into our journey today. Section 2. Building the right mindset. Once you've identified your why, the next step is to cultivate the right mindset. Now, let me tell you something. A growth mindset is the foundation for success in studying and in life. What's a growth mindset? It's the belief that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Contrast that with a fixed mindset, which says, I'm either good at this or I'm not. Here's a little secret. Nobody is born brilliant. The great minds of history, Einstein, Da Vinci, Marie Curie, they weren't born knowing their craft. They learned, they studied, they practiced. Think of studying like planting a seed. You don't see the fruit immediately, do you? It takes time, sunlight, water, and care. That's how learning works. Every hour you spend studying is like watering that seed. The results may not appear overnight, but keep nurturing it, and you'll see the growth. And here's another important point. Don't fear mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. If you're not making mistakes, you're not stretching yourself enough. Embrace failure as a teacher. It's one of the best ways to learn. Section 3. Discipline over motivation. Now, let's talk about a common misconception. The idea that motivation alone will carry you through. Motivation is great. It's the spark that gets you started. But discipline? Discipline is the engine that keeps you going. Think about this. How many times have you felt motivated to study, only to lose that drive after a few days? That's because motivation is fleeting. Discipline, on the other hand, is a habit. It's about showing up, even when you don't feel like it. Here's how you build discipline. Create a routine. Set aside specific times for studying each day. Make it non-negotiable. Start small. Don't overwhelm yourself with marathon study sessions. Start with 20 to 30 minutes, and gradually increase. Reward yourself. Celebrate small wins. Finished a chapter? Treat yourself to something you enjoy. And remember, discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So, start small, stay consistent, and watch as discipline becomes a part of your identity. Section 4. The power of focus. We live in an age of distractions. Social media, streaming platforms, endless notifications, they're all vying for your attention. But here's the truth. To study effectively, you need focus. Focus is the ability to direct your mind toward a single task without being pulled away. It's a skill, and like any skill, it can be developed. Here's how. Eliminate distractions. Find a quiet study space. Turn off notifications. Use tools like the Pomodoro technique to work in focused intervals. Set clear goals. Before you start, know what you want to achieve in each study session. This gives you direction and purpose. Take breaks. Your brain needs time to recharge. Work for 25 to 50 minutes, then take a short break. And remember, focus isn't just about avoiding distractions. It's about saying yes to your future. When you choose to focus, you're choosing to invest in yourself. Section 5. Effective learning strategies. Now, let's talk about how to make your study sessions more effective. After all, it's not just about the hours you put in. It's about how you use them. Active learning. Don't just read or listen passively. Take notes, ask questions, and engage with the material. Teach what you've learned to someone else. It's one of the best ways to reinforce knowledge. Practice, practice, practice. Whether it's solving math problems, writing essays, or coding, practice is the key to mastery. Remember, repetition is the mother of skill. Use multiple resources. Don't rely on a single book or lecture. Explore videos, articles, and discussions to gain a broader perspective. Review regularly. Repetition helps retention. Review your notes weekly to keep the material fresh in your mind. By studying smarter, not just harder, you'll retain more, understand better, and make the most of your time. Section 6. Overcoming challenges. No journey is without obstacles, and studying is no exception. You'll face distractions, self-doubt, and moments of frustration. But remember this: every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. Here's how to tackle common challenges. Procrastination. Break tasks into smaller chunks. Start with the easiest one to build momentum. Lack of motivation. Revisit your why. Visualize the life you're working toward. Fear of failure. Shift your perspective. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the process. And most importantly, don't hesitate to seek support. Whether it's from friends, teachers, or mentors, remember that you're not alone on this journey. Section 7. The bigger picture. Let's zoom out for a moment. Why do we study? Is it just for a degree, a job, or a paycheck? No. It's much more than that. Studying is about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about developing the ability to think critically, solve problems, and contribute meaningfully to the world. Think of the people you admire most. Chances are they didn't stop learning after school. They embraced lifelong learning. They understood that education doesn't end in the classroom. It's a continuous journey. So, as you study, remember the bigger picture. You're not just preparing for an exam or a career. You're preparing for life. Conclusion. The call to action. As we wrap up, let me leave you with this thought. Studying is a privilege. Not everyone has the opportunity to learn, grow, and pursue their dreams. So, embrace it. Make the most of it. Start today. Start small. But most importantly, start with purpose. Because the effort you put in now will shape the person you become tomorrow. And trust me, the future you is worth it. Thank you. And let's commit to our journey of learning together.